What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher, and today we are going to be bringing back a series that I actually started in Advanced Warfare. And what this series is we go through every single class of weapons, so whether that be assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns, sniper rifles, heavy weapons, aka LMGs, pistols, whatever it is, we are going to go through all of them and talk about what the best weapon in every single class is. Now, today we are going to be starting with assault rifles because I think all of you know what my favorite assault rifle is, but if this is a series you would like to see more of, let me know by first of all leaving a like rating. That is what really lets me know that this series is going to be a good one and one that you want to see. Also, let me know in the comment section below what the next class of weapon you would like to see is. The one with the most comments is the one I will do next. So whether it's sniper rifles, SMGs, whatever it is, let me know down in the comment section below. Now, as I said earlier, today we are doing assault rifles. Now, as it's probably not very hidden, you guys probably all know my favorite assault rifle. I have the largest boner for the KN44. I love this weapon, and today I actually get a chance finally to explain why I truly believe it is the best assault rifle in this game. Now, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and whatever you think your favorite assault rifle is, maybe I'll change your mind with this video, but whatever it is for you, let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know why you think that's the best one in the game. I'm really interested, and trust me, I read every single one of my comments, so if you comment something down there, whether it be what you want the next class of weapons I look at to be, or what your favorite assault rifle is, I promise you, I will see your comment. But without further ado, let's get into it, and let me explain to you why I believe the KN44 is the best assault rifle in the game. You're gonna hear me several times throughout this video talk about time to kill. If you don't know what time to kill is, obviously the amount of time it takes to drop someone, and simply it's a calculation involving the amount of health a player has, the damage a weapon does, the different ranges a weapon uses, and finally the rate of fire. I won't bore you with the exact calculation itself, but I use it several times throughout this game, and just kind of knowing what it means should really help you out. So I think the best way to do this is just to go through every other assault rifle and explain why the KN44 is better. So I think there's 3 assault rifles we can eliminate right away. They are the ICR-1, the Shiva, and the MX Grand, and the main reason alone is that the time to kills on all 3 of these weapons is just far too slow. The time to kill on the KN44 is simply much better, and because of that we can already eliminate those. I know what you're probably thinking. Some of you are probably saying, but the ICR-1 barely has any recoil, and you're right there, but recoil isn't any good if it takes forever to kill with that weapon. So no matter how much recoil there is, the weapon kills too slow, especially considering the KN44 has not a insane amount of recoil. So the next gun we're going to look at is the XR2. Now the XR2 is definitely a very good weapon, and one I really enjoy using, and I can pretty much always do really well with it. Now the XR2 actually has a better time to kill than the KN44, except if you don't one burst the person. So the smallest amount of bullets it takes to kill someone with the XR2 is 3 bullets. Now it's a 3-round burst weapon, so if you just miss one of those bullets, it's no longer a faster killing weapon than the KN44. And the thing with the KN44 is it's consistent. When you pull that trigger, bullets are going to keep coming out until you have to reload. With the XR2, it is consistent, but there is that burst delay, which makes it slightly less consistent than the KN44. So for that reason, and that reason alone of the consistency of time to kill, I have to give the winner to the KN44, but that one is very close. So just in case you didn't quite understand what I was saying there, you can see this in the rate of fire. If you look at the rate of fire normally, just for the 3-round burst of the XR2, it fires at 857 RPM. However, if you factor in the burst delay, it fires at 439 RPM, which is insanely different than just those 3 rounds that come out of the weapon. So as soon as you don't get a 1-burst kill, the fire rate goes into the drain, and the time to kill goes in the toilet. So I hope that explains it a little bit better. So the next gun that I see in the comment section all the time that people say is better than the KN44 is the ManofWar, and I strongly believe that it's not. Now both of these weapons have the same damage profile in a sense that both of them kill in 3 to 4 bullets. However, there is this middle range where the ManofWar kills at 3 bullets and the KN44 kills at 4. This range is between 17.5 and 37 meters. Now between this range, the ManofWar is a 3-bullet kill and the KN44 KN-44 is a 4-bullet kill. However, both of them almost have the exact same time to kill because the KN-44 has a 625 RPM fire rate and the ManofWar has a 517 fire rate. Now, knowing these differences that between the different ranges, the average time to kill for the KN-44 is 0.296 seconds, whereas the ManofWar is 0.34 seconds. So the average time to kill is just a little bit better for the KN-44, and that's one reason why I believe the KN-44 is better. But I could get the disagreement. I get the idea that at that mid-range, the ManofWar has that 3-bullet kill and is a very, very good thing. I get that, but the other reason why I think it's a little bit worse is there is other stats for the ManofWar that are actually worse than the KN-44. These include reload time and aim down sights time. Aim down sights time for the ManofWar is at 0.3 seconds, whereas the KN-44 is 0.25 seconds. Also, going ahead and looking at reload time, the ManofWar reloads at 2.23 seconds, and the KN-44 at 2.03 seconds. So because of those little details and the fact that the KN-44 has a better time to kill, for me, that is why I say the KN-44 is a better weapon. Next up, we are going to look at the FFAR, and the FFAR actually has a better time to kill up until 50 meters. So after 50 meters, the KN-44 takes over and has a better time to kill. However, I believe that the KN-44 is a much better weapon for two main reasons and two main reasons alone. All the smaller stats for the FFAR are much worse, including reload speed, aim down sights time, and all of that stuff. But the main reason why the KN-44 I believe is much better is simply accuracy. It's so much easier to aim with the KN-44 than the FFAR. The FFAR just has simply a lot more recoil and makes it more difficult to get bullets on target. And if you can't get bullets on target, the time to kill does mean a lot still, but it's much harder to get those bullets on target. Therefore, you're going to miss bullets, it screws with your time to kill, and then in turn, the time to kill gets better with the KN-44. If, and only if, the FFAR had a little bit less recoil, I would think the FFAR is better, and I could completely agree with anyone that argued that. So here's where things get a little more difficult. When we look at the K30 and we look at the M8A7, because both of them can be argued to be better than the KN-44, and I have to explain to you why I believe they're not. Starting off with the HVK. So the main reason why I think the HVK isn't as good as the KN-44, the KN-44's damage profile is 3 to 4 bullets, the HVK30 is 4 to 5. Now obviously because of that, the HVK30 has a better fire rate. In fact, it's 100 RPM faster. This is good, but not good enough. The time to kill averages out and is still better on the KN-44. In fact, if we look at the KN-44s, like I said before, it's 0.296 seconds, whereas if we look at the HVK, it's 0.31 seconds. So it's close, but just a little bit better for the KN-44. Now, another thing I can say on top of that, and there really isn't much, because most of the like little bit itty-bitty, nitty-gritty kind of stats, and that, like, the whole sentence there rhymed, but I swear I wasn't trying to. Like the aim down sights time, the reload speed, magazine size, they're all the same between the two weapons. So really the only thing I can compare between the two is the damage profile and the accuracy. And for me, not only is the damage profile and time to kill better, but the accuracy and view kick is also, in my opinion, better for the KN-44. You can call me crazy, but for me, I just feel that it's better. I think part of that has to do with there's a faster fire rate on the HVK30, which makes it a little bit harder to read that recoil. But hey, that's just me. You can completely disagree with that, and I would 100% understand that. But like I said, for me, the two things being the accuracy and time to kill make the KN-44 better for me. And now, the M8A7. So this is the weapon where I have the hardest time arguing between the two, because so many pros use this weapon, and the M8 is so goddamn good, but I do better with the KN-44, and I need to have a reason why. Numbers-wise, I need to have a reason why. It's just the way my brain works, and here's what I got, okay? It's similar to the XR2 reasoning that I gave earlier. So, with the KN-44, the damage profile is 3 to 4 bullets. With the M8A7, it's 4 to 5 bullets. Now, with the M8A7, it's a burst fire weapon. The regular fire rate for the M8A7 is a 1,000 RPM fire rate for the first 4 bullets, and then there's a burst delay. Including the burst delay, it drops down to a 591 RPM. So it goes from 1,000 RPM for the first bullets, and then including the burst delay, it goes down to 591 RPM, which is actually slower than the XR2. But again, if you get the kill in that very first burst, there is really no point in comparing the two weapons. You're obviously going to consider that one the better weapon if every single time you hit all 4 bullets. And that's why pros do so well with the M8A7, is because they so consistently hit all 4 of their bullets in their burst, because, well, they're pros, their aim has to be pretty damn good. Now, for me and the average player, it's a lot easier to hit bullets on target with a weapon that's fully automatic. And that's why I think I always do better with the KN44. Now, when people talk about the M8A7, they talk about something called pick potential. The pick potential is that exact thing what we just talked about, is that potential for you to just pick someone off with that first burst, that first super fast fire. If we look at another weapon, that being the P06, I know it's not an assault rifle, but it's a burst fire weapon. That one's another one that has that awesome pick potential, because you just press that button and it shoots those bullets so fast, you're almost guaranteed to hit more than one bullet, and with that weapon, that's almost guarantees you a kill. So it's the same kind of thing with the M8A7. Now, if we look at the rest of the stats between the KN44 and the M8A7, they're almost identical. There's literally no point in comparing them. Reload speed is the same, aim down sights time is the same, hip spread is the same. So really, to me, it comes down to consistency, because the KN44 is an automatic firing weapon, and you never have to worry about that burst delay. If you miss a few bullets, it's always just going to keep firing at the same rate. That is why I consider the KN44 weapon a little bit better, but I can see why pros and other players consider the M8A7 to be better. But like I said earlier, I want to know what you guys think. Which one of these weapons do you guys think is better? Like I said, I think the KN44 is the best, but let me know down in the comment section below what your favorite weapon is. So, if you made it this far, it would be super greatly appreciated if you could leave a like rating. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I upload new Call of Duty videos every single day of the week. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out my Twitch, Twitter down in the description. I love every single one of you, except for Chris. We all know everybody hates Chris. But thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, peace out.